Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, sir. I do hear you. Now I'm gonna play you hard. I'm gonna play you legit. But if you need any help with like how to do certain shit, I can help too. I know, but what I'm saying is if you see something and you want to know how to do it, like just tell me. I'll tell you. Yeah, yeah. Because I did that with Harold before. So like mad little shit in the game that's mad annoying. I got Chris Paul and everybody that could shoot. So and then off the bench, I got Jermaine O'Neal. He's a he's a nightmare. But these niggas is hard to use sometimes. I don't know who you have off your bench, but your starters, you have old niggas and LeBron. So you got to check. You know how to check their player card. So look at their ratings and then look at their badges. And typically, that's the best shit that they could do. Like, is whatever those badges say. So, like a lot of shooters, the minute that they put the ball on the floor, they're gonna miss because a lot of them are set shooters. So, like, you got to know that about certain players too.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports.
It's like perks.
Kevin Harlan here
It's like
with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg in our sideline.
Like Jerry Lucas, your power forward, he can hit threes. So I got to guard him like a fucking, like a sniper.
To the Celtics. Paul outside. Pass to Hawkins. Lucas with the rebound. Poke loose. Paul with the steal, and it's good. 2 points.
Paul so good at finding ways to score.
That's Chris Paul's best thing. He gets steals.
Lack of overwhelming size. He's got great confidence when he catches it there.
Now here's LeBron. It's deflected, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Yo, you ever heard of the Mikan drill? So that's a basketball drill where they do layups, fundamental layups, left and right under the rim, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. It was named after him, George Mikan. That center with the fucking passes.
Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Nice.
Paul with the ball. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here's James following the basket by Chris Paul. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, I like Jerry Lucas. I would trade you for him.
Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting,
passing, he's nice.
Or
he's nice. He's good in this league. Because he gets rebounds, he plays big in the paint, and he hits threes.
Back-to-back NBA title.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Paul's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
LeBron with the buckets.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Mikan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He left him wide open.
White, wide open. He fired.
What's that?
Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Pass to Hawkins. It's Richmond on the wing. Stolen by Havlicek. Here's Mikan, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
So unselfish. If Richmond's shot isn't there, he'll move the ball.
He is.
On the wing,
wide open.
From outside the arc. And again, it's the Rockets for deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by White. Pass to Havlicek. And stolen by LeBron. And it's Houston on the break. And White slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here is Havlicek. The Rockets making the shot. Stolen by Thompson. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, my
and
God.
James gets it to go. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Houston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, White. Rebound by the Bulls. Inside, here's O'Neal. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
James right side. Clock at 6. His shot is good.
My God.
Excellent in 6
open.
tries, shooting 50%.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
God.
Tipped away. Stolen by O'Neal. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
In for the Bulls.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
Oh, my God.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Rockets leading by 6.
Fuck.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The first one falls.
You got to be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just savvy point guard.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
right.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good.
Oh my God.
Great combination of quickness and slick moves near the basket. Thomas more comfortable in the paint than some big guys.
What the fuck?
And taken away by Johnson. Fires away.
He hit that. That should look good.
In the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
That should look really
Their
fun.
shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Aggressive and running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hudson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Screen by O'Neal. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Johnson. Here's cycling. 16 feet away. Tries again. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Granger. And off the front iron.
Oh, wow.
And in it goes.
I hit that on the face.
Gus Williams is dropping a sweet dime right there. He's got a real knack for setting up his teammates.
Pass to Cycli. Here's Hudson. Outside Thomas. Over Williams. Thomas, no good. Bulls trailed by 6. Richmond outside. Here's Embry. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Lays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is
And
something to behold.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets,
The main O'Neal.
so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a
Oh
report from
my
David
God.
Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as... Oh, man!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking
No
a
foul.
chance.
Thank you.
Spruce it up a little bit.
And trying for the go-in basket, it doesn't go in. Houston in the lead. Here's Beal. Driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
Pass to Blackman. Here's Williams. And he lays it straight in.
A second rounder who has made it.
Oh, shoot, right at the third
plays
second.
a lot bigger than he is. That's his second
That's a
foul in the first half.
steal.
Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Chicago making a switch here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:52 left to play here in the half. LeBron James on the wing. He has 6. And here is Lucas. Shot clock at 5. Screened by Lucas.
That's it.
It's stolen. Over in the corner, Paul. Some nice ball movement
Oh, I
here.
fucked up. Yeah.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it.
Boy, the whole building felt that slam. Thompson showing you the power on the throwdown.
Pass to Blackman. They set the pick.
Oh!
Blackman's got his first 2 points.
Yo, nah, that was tough.
Guys, they continue to put
Nah, that was my toughest layup I ever hit in my life.
Now the
Oh,
Bulls
dropped
win.
him.
They're on a 15-6 run.
Bad pass, Chris Paul,
And
bad
again,
pass.
Chicago turns it over.
Yo,
That's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
yo, that was
And
crazy.
here's White. He'll bring it up for the
That was some
Houston
real life
Rockets.
layup too.
They've
That's
led
what I
by
would
as
do.
much as 10. And there's the drive.
Oh my god.
And there it is for him. White's got 7.
Yo, that
32
lane was
seconds left
crazy.
for the
I'm gonna have
first
to
half
put
of the
that.
game. With the step back. Here's Paul. Pass to Embry.
Oh my god.
Kicks it out to Paul. Out to the right wing. A second chance effort. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
James.
Oh my god. It's like an RO
LeBron
bucket.
pushing off the
It don't
contact.
even matter.
Here's Embry.
Oh, that's a foul,
And the
bro.
last second attempt doesn't fall.
That's a
And that's it
foul,
for the first half of
man.
action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets
They
on
ain't
top.
giving shit that don't
They're
look
up
like a
by
foul
3.
or the shit that
Stay with
looks
us,
like a
folks.
foul.
We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Fuck.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kicks it out to James. Here's Lucas. Here's Thurman. Boom, he jams it
Big
straight
ass
down.
nigga, man.
And you know Thurman is a dominant rebounder. He hits the glass with a lot of force.
Back to Paul. To the paint. Up top, Hawkins. Paul, left side. Got a piece of it.
Oh, that's a
And
pass.
gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been
Damn, this
excellent,
fast
and that's
nigga.
always important in the close game.
Basket counts.
Assist from
8 points for Chris Paul.
On the break is where Chris Paul's at his best. I mean, he loves taking advantage of space in the open court and beating everybody down the floor.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls.
Yeah, it does. The
With
registers
an
are
aging
late.
core, you wonder where they go from here.
Registers are late. So you gotta accommodate for that little slight second.
Now stands not quite good enough
Kinda like
to make
a-
a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
I equate it to like playing Smash. You know when you play Super Smash? And it's like the characters is delayed.
To the middle.
Kind of like that.
There's Lucas.
Oh,
And
it's
too
3
much
seconds.
time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second
See,
violation.
not active with it. When I'm in the paint, I'm active. I'm active. Like, I do something with it.
Game down the stretch.
Every time I do a move, they give me an extra half
The
second.
Bulls trailing.
They're like, oh shit, they want to see more.
Paul with the 3.
You want eye jamming.
It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
At the
He's a
offensive end, he's been
97.
assertive and efficient.
He's a
That's
97.
the big reason why they hold this lead right
Oh,
now.
hands up, Yusuf.
And Lucas
Fuck.
slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure.
Late.
I mean, we'll see if they
Fuck,
can maintain
late.
that aggressive approach, guys.
And even 3-on-3 break. Thompson misses. Havlicek with it. He's picked up by White. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. Hangs in midair and converts on
Up
a
and
double
under.
clutch layup.
Up and under.
Killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh.
Pass to LeBron.
Whoa. Look out.
And
No,
that
that's not a
clearly
foul, man.
Gets
That's a
the whistle.
hit-out.
2 shots coming up. Every year, Greg,
He might
we get
break
a new
both.
batch of
Oh,
rookies
God.
into the NBA.
That's
And
a good one.
sometimes we're all guilty of judging them.
Early 60 is crazy. That means you're making us from
I
that.
think we need probably 3 years
They're gonna give you the
to
second one.
evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can
Too
be a
early
little
60s.
harsh at times, but not everybody
early
develops at the
60s.
same rate.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James
Oh,
continues
he's so loud.
to
Oh.
play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
I read that shit.
Takes the 3.
Oh, it might hit that.
Pass to Lucas.
It might hit that.
Here's Thurman. Persistence
Oh,
pays
my
off as they
God.
finally hit a shot. Thurman's got 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Gasol. Here's Blackman. There's a screen. It's Hawkins on the wing. That's tipped. That's tipped. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe.
He's the same size as LeBron.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
.153 left in the third. Here's Cassell. Pass to Embry. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's Hawkins on the wing.
Oh, early. Fuck.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Like that?
Stolen by Havlicek.
Oh, I fucked that.
Here's Embry. Pass to Hawkins.
He's gonna fall
And
for
he
the
makes that
fucking step through.
Hawkins has got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And
He'll
we've
fall
got a
for the
timeout
steps
call
there.
from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Yeah, the PlayStation panel button. Yeah. You want to try it right now after you run the timeout? The PlayStation panel. Want to try it again? You're going to lose the timeouts anyway, so.
Outside, Beal. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Hudson. Clock at 6. From the
Oh, he might
line.
hit that. Go on,
Here's
go.
Johnson.
Grab it.
No good with the layup.
Push.
That's
Go ahead,
the kind
Jermaine.
of
I'm
D
looking for you, Jermaine. I'm looking for you,
when he's
Jermaine.
got the ball near the hoop. They were all
I'm looking for you, Jermaine.
And here is O'Neal.
Looking for you, Jimmy. Oh, we gotta dunk that shit, family.
Turn away shots. Does a really good job using his long arms to stiff arm scores.
Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing.
He might hit that.
O'Neal misses. Now here's Thomas.
There's like 10 people over there.
Can they get it?
Oh, he hit that anyway.
And the layup is up and in. Hudson's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And that's what we're used to him
doing.
But he really just hasn't had that typical
impact in the floor.
Offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Cassell. O'Neal at the elbow. A floater. Second chance shot. Puts the move on. He lays it in. O'Neal's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls.
Oh my God, he's dunking around.
And you know, when Thomas focuses on involving his teammates, it really lifts them. A capable passer.
O'Neal inside.
Oh my God.
They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah.
Here's Reeves. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever.
Oh, how do I miss that?
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Outside Thomas. To take the lead.
Oh, he might hit that.
He can't get that one to fall. The Bulls
oh,
leading.
No.
Here's O'Neal.
It won.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
Thomas up top. Pass to Beal.
Oh no, wide open three.
That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
To the wing right side. To the inside.
Oh my God. And that's a steal. Oh my God, it's 2 steals.
Here's Johnson.
That's 3 steals in a block. Jesus
Right
Christ.
to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 1. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Rockets?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just...
In a place.
Cassell. Over to the left wing. Back to Reeves. 6 to shoot. Right side, O'Neal. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
They did.
Substitution on the court.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Oh my
The
God.
basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's crazy.
Larry Johnson, Grandmama, is a dependable forward, excels at scoring in the paint, and doesn't mind thumping and bumping.
Pass to Havlicek.
Yo, what
Stolen
the
by
fuck?
LeBron. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan.
He's been practicing.
He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Yeah, but we got good.
Houston making a switch. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And they double up James. Back to White. Lucas with it. He's picked up by Paul. Fires for three. And it's White missing. Bulls trail by 3. Outside for Richmond.
Fucking took a middle.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's LeBron. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Love how active David Thompson is on the offensive end, especially when he gets near the rack.
Count that one.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
And they double up James. Stolen by Havlicek. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment in this game. And he wants to
got like prepared. Turbo lunge square. I know.
Richmond outside. Kicks it out to Hawkins. All sorts of time. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Whatever the offense gave me.
You can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
As to Thurman. Here's LeBron. Covered by Havlicek. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up.
Oh, he might hit that. Oh, he missed that.
Here's Chicago. To the middle. Here's Mikan. That doesn't go.
What the
fuck? To take the lead. But a big possession right here.
No doubt about
man.
it. The tension is palpable.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Give me a foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. Here's Chicago. Inside, Mikan.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Now LeBron. Missed. And that's
regulation.
So we are headed to overtime.
Big man could have dunked that shit.
From Houston, Texas. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Real life, he would have just threw that shit.
Paul with the ball. Havlicek outside. There's the pick. Pass to Hawkins.
Oh my God, bro.
And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way.
That's a big shot.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, he almost did.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by White. Outside for Richmond. Bulls moving the ball around. Now Paul. White covering. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Down low. And Lucas
Oh, my God.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Outside for Richmond.
What the fuck?
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Lucas. Back to White. Havlicek outside.
And one.
Shooting
Come on,
foul
Connie.
as the whistle blows.
Yo,
He'll shoot 2 free
that.
throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not
That's
giving up the
Tyrese.
and one.
So he gets them both, and it's a
He's a
two-point ball.
king. He got
He
magic.
just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much.
Yeah, everybody can match up.
Thompson outside,
Oh, no.
and it's off from three-point range. Here's Paul. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
Has his hands in every cookie jar. Paul with a little extra sugar.
Another miss by Houston.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Richmond with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Mikan.
Early.
It's
Fuck.
rebounded by Houston. And
I didn't expect that.
in the first
Stupid ass
overtime.
hot step.
Puts it up from 15. Here's Lucas.
Smash it.
And here is Paul. Takes the turnaround J. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Out to White.
Oh, my God.
And he
Good
could
foul,
not
good
get that one
foul,
to go.
good foul.
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I
Chris
hope.
Paul picks up that one.
First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Steady hand at the line in a tough situation. Narrows it to a one-possession game.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Bulls making a switch here. Here is Paul. Screen by O'Neal. Paul outside. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3.
Come
The shot
on.
misses. And we
Fuck.
got a timeout called from Ime Udoka.
Yeah. Come on, Chris. Gotta hit that, boy. Come on, my boy.
In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Actually could take
Nigga's
a
gonna
three here
splash
and
a fucking
win
three on my
if
head
they
top.
want to. I think they'll
I would
try to send
intentionally
it to
foul you.
overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation.
I would intentionally foul you.
Inside.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. No good.
Yo, he said just like he drew it up.
And
Shot
so
that.
the big win by Chicago in a tight game.
Good
They
play.
escape.
Yo, what the fuck? I played mad games.